Greetings, knights and knaves, lords and ladies, 'tis I, your Lord Commander, and welcome back to yet another custom faction build here in the lands of Calradia. And today we will be doing a very unique faction build for you guys today. We will be doing my unique take on the Fire Nation from Avatar: The Last Airbender series, utilizing the faction of the Empire. The only reason I wanted to use the Empire for this particular build is because of the 20% less garrison troop wage, as well as the increased influence from being in an army. It helps to build that that vibe that we're this militaristic, very military state. We are out there for the conquest, for the march of the Empire, or in this case, the Fire Nation. Perhaps we'll call ourselves the Fire Empire by the end of everything, but who knows? We'll have to find out. So, other than the Empire, I thought that the Vlandians would make a very good alternative option as well, for a couple of reasons. Number one being, both the Vlandians and the Fire Nation are the westernmost nation of the continent in both, respectively the game and in the show. That, and they're both already a red faction, which I thought was would be pretty cool. But I believe that the Empire will definitely be a more fitting space for us to start, especially if we decide later on that we want to turn on the other three factions of the Empire and eventually take over and just fly the Fire Nation banner all over Calradia. I feel like it would be pretty cool. So now, lads, it is time to introduce our Fire Lord. This is our wonderful character. I took a lot of inspiration from the characters that we do see in the series. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of really good hair or facial hair options. Luckily, as far as the facial hair goes, I believe the Khuzaits definitely came in clutch with a lot of their options. I chose this particular, sharply pointed beard because it kind of gives off the same vibe as Fire Lord Azulai, who, again, just has this really long, strip and down to this really sharp point of a beard. I think it's really menacing. It gives off this really angular vibe throughout the entire face. He looks very, I don't know, just very terrifying. Of course, I had to give him my favorite little pair of scars and everything, and kind of, he's kind of blind in one eye. I think that's pretty menacing, Anywho, I'm very excited to see where this build kind of takes us. So let us jump into the character's background. So as far as our character's background goes, I feel like it's going to be relatively straightforward. We were born into the Fire Nation's royal family, so we're going to go ahead and put ourselves up there at the highest standing, the highest social setting that we can put ourselves. Unfortunately for this one, it's kind of just oh, you were the retainer of a landlord, so one of his trusted advisors or whatever. Local land-owning aristocrats, it says at the bottom. Rode in the Lord's cavalry fighting as an armed lancer. I think that's pretty cool. It's going to give us a +1 to our strength, to our vigor, which I think is going to be really interesting as far as the role-playing goes. I love my role-playing, so, everything's gotta make sense in my head and everything. I love how our father's this, red-headed, braided Viking character. Look at him. Why does he look like that? That's pretty cool. I like that. Not bad. Anyway, so yes, he was born to the Fire Nation royal family, and in turn, he is going to inherit his father's throne, his father's crown, as the new Fire Lord. For our early childhood, I would choose our Brawn. For my particular build, I want to focus very heavily on growth and expansionism, taking castles, taking cities, really just conquesting the entirety of the map. And I want it to spread fast, and in order to do that, we need increased amounts of strength. So, as a child, being noted for our Brawn is going to give us another +1 to our Vigor, as well as giving a +1 to our two-handed and our throwing weapon mastery skills. However, I don't believe I will be using throwing weapons. I'm not entirely sure yet for this build, but we will be figuring it out later on down the road. So being a young Fire Nation lad with a talent for violence, I feel like our Lord Father and Lady Mother saw this kind of unquenchable hunger for violence and everything like that, and this untamable flame kind of growing within us. And in an attempt to temper that a little bit, they sent us to go and work as a young child, as an adolescent. In my honest opinion, I feel like herding the sheep would be best, mostly because a lot of the peasantry that you see in the Fire Nation in the show, there are a lot of farmers, there are a lot of livestock, people that raise livestock and stuff like that. And so I feel like in an attempt for our family to kind of keep us under control as a young flame, as a burning bright young child, they sent us to go and live a couple of weeks or a couple months even and work with the peasantry and everything like that. And of course, being our young self, a young violent flame pretty early on, we kind of folded our arms and we were like, ugh, whatever. We kind of shrugged off these duties. We did it, you know, in order to, you know, to give proper respect to our parents and everything like that, as a young nobleman would. But of course, despite absolutely hating the experience, it did in fact give us a bit of knowledge. You know, every kind of hurt is a lesson, and of course this kind of hurt to our personality, especially as a young child, definitely kind of influenced our growth. So it gave us a +1 to our control. I'm gonna roleplay it as a little bit of emotional control as well, so instead of being insulted we immediately strike somebody down, it's more like, you know, I'm not gonna let my emotions get the better of me, and I'm gonna control the flame inside. So he's gonna be very calculating, very you know, as well as being really high in his combat and his physical prowess. He is gonna be very, like, there's gonna be a lot going on behind the scenes as well. He's gonna be very calculating and very intuitive, even though not all that much intelligent. So his control is up, which also gives us +1 to throwing weapons. So in the end, this build might just end up being a throwing weapon type of build anyway. But it also gives us +1 to our athletics, which will help out if we're ever in a situation where we're not mounted on horseback in combat. As a youngster growing up in the Fire Nation, war was never too far away. We, being born from the noble family of the Fire Nation, of course we joined a commander's staff. We fought side by side with the commanders himself, the great generals like Iroh, in their conquest of the rest of the world during the 100 Years' War, which I'm very excited to see, if I'm being absolutely honest. So this will give us +1 to our cunning and our tactics, as well as to our stewardship. And I feel like, as far as roleplay goes, it'll help out immensely building up this concept that we are this noble lad being brought up and raised and trained in the arts of war and everything like that. And it kind of just fuels this this fire within us. I'm making so many references to fire right now. I'm so sorry. But it does, in fact, fuel this this kind of need, this desire for growth and expansion. You know what I'm saying? Normally people don't look at growth like that, or this, you know, desire for personal growth as a negative thing. However, our young Fire Nation lad, in fact, wants to spread his growth in a more physical manner rather than just emotionally or philosophically or spiritually. As a young adult, I feel like there's a couple of different ones that we could choose here depending on the route you wanted to take for roleplay purposes. But for mine, obviously defeating an enemy in battle, being the young ward to a renowned Fire Nation general in the 100 Years' War. I feel like we came face to face with a general from the Earth Kingdom, and then we were able to strike him down with our physical prowess, which again will kind of help aid our rise and our growth, as well as giving us a boost to the amount of influence and renown that we already start off with. Which kind of helps out play off this idea of being part of the noble family. Obviously, everybody kind of knows us and shit like that. So this will give us a total of 5 vigor, as well as +1 to one-handed and +1 to two-handed. And as for our starting age, I'm going to start us off at 30. It gives us 4 unspent focus points and 2 unspent attribute points. That'll help get our skills up a level pretty early on, which I'm not too upset about, as well as role-playing for the fact that we are now inheriting the Fire Nation from our fallen father and our mother. Unfortunately, in the game, she's already kind of dead by the time you start the game. So as far as roleplay purposes go, we'll probably pretend that our mother and father were assassinated by rebels or whatever, people who obviously fought against the Fire Nation in our father's time. So you guys already know that I had to go
absolutely the fuck off on making a custom banner. I did get some help from people in Reddit who are obviously much more talented with the Bannerlord banner maker website than I am. But in the end, some of the overall design and layout choices were up to my creative interpretation. So without further ado, I present to you the banner of the Fire Nation. Good lord. Good Fire Lord. That looks so good, man. That's so menacing. I absolutely love it. And it doesn't look too bad on the shield, even such a poor quality shield as this one. I think that's really nice. And then, of course, the red sash over the black robe, I think is really badass. Obviously, this is not going to be our final outfit for the game, but it will most definitely be much appreciated if we can find something else that kind of resembles this, you know what I'm saying? Because something that I noticed pretty early on while rewatching the series, we're actually still rewatching it. I think we just hit season 2, if I'm being honest. Something I noticed is that much of the royal family and high-ranking generals and everything like that within the Fire Nation, they tend to wear robes, like straight down to the ankles, like long-ass robes, you know? Very Japanese imperialistic culture, which I believe is the inspiration behind the Fire Nation, but if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section, because I don't like to be wrong, guys. I don't like to be wrong. But I will admit my ignorance on the subject, so I do apologize. But in the end, I'm hoping that despite us being of the Imperial faction, I'm hoping the Khuzaits might actually have more of that Eastern-style culture. As far as the cosmetics go, the only reason I didn't pick the Khuzaits as our culture is because they're more nomadic in a way, which obviously kind of vibes more with the air nomads for many, many obvious reasons. Whereas we're going for the more militaristic might, the expansionism, the fire navy, the fire army type shit that we see within the show. So obviously the fractured remnants of the Calradian Empire will be our culture of choice for sure. Now, as far as our clan name goes, I wanted to keep it relatively simple. So we are, in fact, the new Fire Nation. As far as roleplay, however, I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to do this. I suppose the concept is that we kind of moved ourselves to a new realm, or not really realm, we're not like time travelers or whatever, but, you know, for the sake of the game, as far as the gameplay goes, obviously there isn't any firebending or any kind of fire powers in the game of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, but with the help of mods, we do have fire weapons as well as fire arrows. So the concept is, perhaps we're not a nation of fire benders, but a nation of fire wielders. We're going to be the only ones with like flaming swords and everything out there on the field of battle. Everybody kind of gets to use the fire arrows, which I feel like would have brought about the downfall of our fathers' nation. And so, of course, we've picked up the regal banner. We added in all the gold decals and everything like that in order to present this kind of newness to our nation as a whole. And we're out here like, yes, we are the risen prince. We are the new Fire Lord of the new Fire Nation. And so we are here, the fire wielders, the flame blades, and the flame axes of the new Fire Nation. I'm actually really excited with how everything's kind of tying in together so far. Oh man, I just thought about it. I've got to start working on my Fire Lord voice. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, the Fire Lord that you and I know, for those of you who have seen the show, is being voiced by Mark fucking Hamill. Like, literally Luke Skywalker. How can I put up with that? How could I? How could the... First of all, I'm the Lord Commander. Never mind. Like, I got this. I got this. We'll figure it out, alright? Anywho, a little bit of confidence thrown in there. Gotta remember who I am and all that. I'm so sorry, lads. Anywho, yes, we are, in fact, the new Fire Nation. Now, as for our character's name, again, I did take a lot of inspiration from some of the Fire Lords that we already know, such as Sozin, Azulon, and Ozai, and I kind of mixed a couple of them together with the help of our very own queen. Of course, she did in fact help make this final decision, so I present to you Fire Lord Azulai. I kind of like it. The name I had for myself was Zorion, which, you know, just didn't really fit the way I wanted it to, but Azulai I think is pretty badass. You know, you have Azula, you have Ozai, you have Azulon, you have Sozin. Like, obviously, a lot of Z's, you know. It's just, I was trying to make it work, and I feel like this works. I feel very attached to this name. I feel like the name matches the face, and I feel like the overall vibe just gives off what I want it to do. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we are now finally done with the character creation process and setting everything up. It is time now to make our difficulty settings. Obviously, I'm a filthy fucking casual, so I make everything as easy as possible. With the exception of clan member death possibilities, I set that to realistic, so that it gives off the vibe that every battle has its stakes. Every battle you can potentially lose a companion, a follower, a friend, a family member. It's all very, very real with this setting turned on. Perhaps not as frequent as some may like, but it is a very, very real possibility. Enable birth and death is on. Hero deaths. I only disable battle death for the player hero. This sets it so that if I'm downed in combat, I don't die immediately. But it keeps it as a possibility for everybody else. So if I'm to die sometime in the game, it has to either be from old age, being captured and executed, or like Sir Baron through sickness, or any other death possibility that I have yet to discover in this game. So I always turn on auto allocate clan member perks. That way, however they're set up, whatever their stats are, they just continue to follow that, those trees and everything. It keeps the characters more true to themselves without me dictating like what their specific perks are. The more control that we give to the game rather than holding on to ourselves, the more real it becomes. The more RNG it feels, the more by chance, and the more like life it feels. That's what I like in my roleplay, but you guys can obviously do whatever you want. And in order to challenge myself a little bit, because every other setting is set to the easiest setting imaginable, I will set it to Iron Man mode. What this does, for those of you who are kind of new to games like this, Iron Man mode sets it to there's only one save slot ever. I cannot save it and then go back to the save if I lose a battle, or if I lose a companion, or if I make the wrong turn, or whatever else may happen. There's only that one auto-saved file. This helps to keep me humble, so things like in our Night series and some of our main series, when there's a battle that I've lost, I can't just go back and reload it and then try again and be like, oh look, I won. You know what I'm saying? Full disclosure, I have done that several times throughout our series. There's no way I've won every fight in every series we've done. I'm not that good, I promise. Thank you for believing in me, but no, I'm not that good. So in an attempt to challenge myself this time around, we will be putting the game in Iron Man mode. And here we are, lads. Fire Lord Azulai has made it into the lands of Calradia. We are here outside of the city of Danustica. Oh man, just look at that banner though, dude. That looks so good. Yeah, that's pretty menacing. I like that. I feel like at some point I'm gonna want to reverse or invert the colors, I guess, and make like the background black, and then the main sigil is gonna be red. Maybe someday we'll end up doing that, but I'm not too worried about it right now. But without further ado, lads, it is time to start the long and arduous process of creating our custom troops. Jesus. I will definitely see you guys in the final product, because this is going to take quite a bit of time.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, lads. Without further ado, I finally present to you our complete unit tree. Full disclosure, I have been playing for quite a few days already. I do apologize. In the campaign so far, we are like 16 days in, but I've been able to test out quite a few features and really get a feel of how our combat and everything goes. And then of course I got to skip a lot of the boring opening stuff, like hunting down endless waves of bandits and doing all these minor menial tasks. So now we've gotten ourselves up a little bit to quite a bit of a force, as well as a really decent cosmetic look for our Fire Lord. But before we can get into that, I have to go through this absolutely beautiful troop tree that I've created for you guys. So starting with the Fire Nation Private, Now, a lot of the armor concepts that I put into these characters or into these designs come directly from the series itself. I even went so deep into it that I found this comic book where Sokka goes undercover as a Fire Nation private under the name of Wang Fire, I think. And I think the comic's called like Secret Fire or something like that. But this is essentially that same basic outfit. I will be putting up like a side-by-side comparison for you guys to look at. But this is the private of the Fire Nation army. And then going down our infantry side, because we are going to be relatively infantry heavy, we have our first lieutenant, which is very canon actually as far as the rank and file goes. So the first lieutenant has a bit more established armor. We get to see a little bit more of like the shoulder pads, as well as a bigger and more fortified look of the helmet, as well as the rest of the armor pieces. And it's starting to look a little more like samurai-esque down here. It's got like the nice thigh guards like you would see on a samurai, and I think it's pretty badass, to be honest. It's really cool looking. I meant to go back, hold on. So the private is armed with a short militia spear and a shield, as well as 2 sets of throwing knives. I felt like that would kind of give off the vibe of like fire bending, but obviously it's just throwing weapons. But, you know, I was trying my hardest here. And then for the first lieutenant, they are primarily a sword and shield, but they also are equipped with a long Thamaskene tipped spear, as well as another set of throwing daggers. But essentially, they are going to be a bulk of our infantry troops. I believe this whole playthrough might be relatively mostly infantry based. So from the first lieutenant, we actually split off into 2 separate branches of our troop tree, starting with the swordsmen. These guys, again, I will have side-by-side pictures, but you see these guys like in the hallway of the Fire Nation ship, literally in like episode 2, when Aang's trying to escape. He's like, "You guys haven't seen my staff, have you?" And they all draw their swords, and he just kind of zips by them like, "Well, bye, thanks." So these guys are equipped with a fine steel paramerion, which is an imperial style sword, as well as a shield and 2 sets of throwing daggers. And then from the swordsmen, we again split off into 2 unique troops. We have the sword captain. These guys were a little more difficult to try and imitate in the game as from the TV show. I was going for like those cool guys with like the spiked heads and then the cool white masks on their helmets and everything like that. This is probably as close as I could get it. Honestly, I'm not mad at it though. Like, I think they look really badass. And then again, one-handed sword, a shield, and then 2 sets of throwing daggers as well. Now, this next unit that I created, I actually just came up with recently. I was watching the episode where the Fire Nation lays siege to the North Pole, and I saw those guys on the ships that would use the trebuchets and the catapults and stuff, and they had the helmets on with the masks up, and they had those big ass hammers and everything. So I present to you our siegemen. I am very excited to see these guys in combat. I think they're going to be really fucking menacing. They're fully heavily armored and completely equipped with a makeshift sledgehammer, as well as I guess I only gave them 2 sets of throwing daggers. They technically have another weapon slot unlocked, but I'm going to keep them as is. I really like the massive sledgehammer, and again, I will put a side-by-side picture up for you guys to kind of compare and take notes and whatever. But I'm really excited to see these guys. I think this is going to be pretty badass. And then from the first lieutenant, we had to backtrack a couple of steps. Other than the swordsmen, they can turn into the pikemen. Now, these guys are a bulk of the non-bending forces that we see in the show. They're typically armed with those cool spears that have like the little crescent moon thing under the blade, which I think is pretty cool. I couldn't really find a weapon type that really matched with that, so I got as close as I could. But these are essentially our armored pikemen. They are also equipped with 3 sets of throwing spears. And I felt like when you're chucking a spear like full force at somebody and they go flying like ragdoll, I feel like that would kind of roleplay as like, oh, I just launched a fireball at him. I firebended at him. You know what I'm saying? So super excited to see that. I'm very, very excited. And then from the pikemen, we have the pike captain. A little more ornate helmet, but essentially they're pretty much the same thing, if I'm being absolutely honest. I just wanted to have a tier 4, you know, pike unit for our infantry. And then going back up to the private, it is time to take a look at our two only like ranged units. Honestly, we have the first ranger. These guys actually come equipped with either a crossbow or a bow and arrow, as well as a heavy horseman's mace. These guys were a little difficult, but I really wanted to imitate the look of those really cool archer units that we see in the first appearance of the Blue Spirit. Prince Zuko, under the guise of the Blue Spirit, goes to break into Admiral Zhao's compound and free Avatar Aang, and they utilize these really cool archers. I believe they call themselves the Yuan archers. So maybe later on I'll add another unit in. But from the first ranger, we have the bow captain. Again, either a crossbow or a bow and arrow, as well as a light mace. But in the end, real basic. I mostly just wanted a real basic archery unit, so that we have as many like fire arrows just flying off in the distance as possible. Anything to really get that look of fire wielders, of fire benders, and everything like that. Now, as for our cavalry units, I wanted to try and introduce the concept of like how the Fire Nation has the rough rhinos gang. Obviously, there's not any rhinos in here, nor are there the armored tanks that they utilize for ground assaults. But instead of the rough rhinos, I give you the rough rider. Basic, just lancer with a shield on horseback. I think they're going to be pretty menacing, though essentially I also feel like they're going to be mostly cannon fodder. Because they're not super heavily armored. They're not supposed to be like this real menacing force on the battlefield. Instead, they're meant to like charge through the lines and break up their shield walls, break up their formations, stuff like that. And of course, role-playing as the ruthless Iron Fist of the Fire Lord Azulai. Obviously, we have no quarrels about sending these men off to die. Now, from the Rough Rider, we do split off into 2 units. We have a melee cavalry unit as well as a horse archer. For the horse archer, I give you the Dragon's Breath. This is not an actual unit from Avatar at all, but I thought that would be pretty cool. I absolutely love this all black like samurai look for the chest piece, and then of course having the black and red cape kind of flowing in the wind, as well as the black plume, I think would be really menacing. And having the closed chainmail mask over the nose and the mouth, I don't know why, but when I think of Dragon's Breath, and then you see like a unit of men just heavily armored on horseback, and you can't see like their nose or mouth, and it's like, damn, like they themselves are the breath. They don't breathe dragon's fire. They are the dragon's fire. And I really wanted to show off that concept a little bit. So a little pat on the back for myself right there. But anywho, as for our infantry cavalry, we have the Fire Guard. These are essentially the guardians of the royal family, the personal guard of the Fire Lord himself. They come equipped with a one-handed glaive and a steel round shield, as well as a steel mace should their mounts fall on the field of battle. But again, just super excited to see these guys. Like, this is gonna be really, really menacing and really fucking cool, man. I'm so excited for the roleplay here, and just the way that these units look and how closely I try to get them to the actual like characters and units and soldier types in the Avatar: The Last Airbender show. It's really given off the kind of vibe that I wanted, and I'm so excited for it, man. I'm so excited. But without further ado, my loyal knights, the journey finally begins. All the planning, all the building, all the creativity flowing. It's finally time, guys. So allow me to show you our Fire Lord Azulai, his full setup, man. And what's crazy is that I didn't get a companion and then just steal his armor like I would in any other campaign. I actually won a tournament in an Imperial city, and it gave me this like really, like, I'm talking 100,000 dinar worth knight helmet, and then I sold it and I was able to buy everything that I wanted. So we don't exactly have the weapon that we want, but we do have a scythe. And with the fire weapons mod, a giant burning scythe coming at you from horseback is exactly the vibe that I would expect from a Fire Lord. And I'm so ready for it. I'm so excited. And this guy is just so menacing, like the curtained kind of helmet with the little flowy tail. It's so fucking cool, man. And the black and red everywhere. This isn't the best chest piece that we could get. Obviously, there's the better one that has like the thigh guards and everything like that. So we'll have to find it later on. But just as I suspected, the Khuzaits definitely came in clutch with the armor design that we really wanted. So shout out to the Khuzaits, I guess. Now we do have a max party of 22 troops. We are almost eligible to become a mercenary. Obviously, we don't want to stay a mercenary for long, but we can't exactly build up a nation without the proper gold. And obviously, being the cunning, conniving, and devilishly ruthless Fire Lord of the new Fire Nation, we're gonna hide under the shadow of another well-established nation and fight their enemies for them, increase our own influence, our own renown, and of course, our physical prowess on the field of battle. Whew. Sorry about that, lads. Had to take my hoodie off. Got hot. All this talk of fire and everything. Anywho, let us stop by here. And escort job or bounty hunter job. Let's do an escort job.
Well, and who do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
Damn it. I completely forgot. I have not practiced at all my Fire Lord voice, so let me channel my inner Mark Hamill here. My name is Fire Lord Azulai. What is your name? I don't know, it sounds just as basic as every other voice I've done, but we'll work on it. I am Avigos, a merchant here in Zaonica. I own a brewery here. I know a brewer here. I love that. I know your name. I hear you recently caught some bandits. Speaking as a merchant, we appreciate any efforts to make the roads safer. Of course, a lord's duty is to that of the small folk. Speaking of, I hear you may need help with a problem. Ooh, menacing. Fire Lord Azulai, stop. Anywho, banditry, I get it. We're gonna escort this merchant's caravan. So where are we headed, lads? Alright, men of the Fire Nation, mount up and move out. We're on the job, lads. He's a young man. He's not shy of work, you know what I'm saying? So he's definitely down to get some fucking work done. Aha! Raiders. Very nice. We got them outnumbered by, like, what is that, 12? I can't math. Yeah, it's 12. I'm going to say that with some confidence and move on. Wonderful. So now you guys can finally see our... I'm going to chef's kiss after every time I say it. Our beautifully created units on the field of battle. We're going to see them actually take out some enemies. So... I don't really want to utilize tactics just because our numbers are already so low, but we are relatively diverse in our party. So
everyone, charge!
Let's just send let's just send everyone to charge. There we go, the flaming weapons, lads. Oh yes, the burning scythe of the new Fire Lord of the new Fire Nation. On the fire arrows, let's go, lads. For the glory of the Fire Nation. Hiya! Ooh. Yeah, we're still kind of weak. We don't have the best horse either. And unfortunately for us, even our enemies get to utilize fire arrows. So not the best for roleplay purposes, but you know. Come on then. You face the Fire Lord. Oh, fuck yeah. The fire does in fact do burning damage to our enemies, lads. So don't worry, it's not just like damn. I'm a little rusty. Ooh. Nice. I kind of hate how our banner looks pink. You know, like in the in battle and everything like that. But that's all right. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Who's left, lads? Aha! Nice. All right, there's still a few lads left. There's 2 more cavalrymen somewhere. Aha! Hello, lad. Nice. Set them ablaze, lads. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Very nice. Very cool. All right, hold on. Let's get a closer look at some of these lads. Yeah, the bow captain, the swordsman. Fuck yeah, the glory of the Fire Nation. Literally the pride of the Red Dragon, of the Dragon of the West. Ah, that was Uncle Iroh's title. That's crazy. That guy's pretty big. I like that. I like that, lads. I like it. That's an Imperial guy. Yeah, look at these guys. Bow captains, pike captains, sword captains. Look at that fucking guy, dude. That's awesome. Anywho, lads. Certainly not bad. Certainly not bad. But it's time to finish this here job. Of course, we're going to take all the prisoners that we can and roleplay the ruthlessness that is the Fire Nation. We now have 2 siegemen to join the army. I love that. Yeah, I'm so excited. Look at that guy, dude. Like, that's so fucking cool, man. That's so cool. Here you go. You can get like a better look at some of our units here. Like this right here is the chest piece that I want for our Fire Lord. It's got the thigh guards and everything like that. It's kind of got like the long robed look, you know, underneath. We already have the same shoulder piece, so I'm not too worried there. The bow captain. Again, this guy's kind of chunky. Look at him. He's the Shugoki from For Honor. I love that. The pike captain, very regal. I love that. Very nice. The dragon's breath. Ah, dude. I told you that black and red cape is going to look so good in combat. Dragon's breath. The fire god. Very nice. Yeah, the red sleeves with the black leather. Definitely not bad. Sword captain. I already showed that guy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Not bad, lads. Very not bad. Alright, we're still on our way to Rote, so we shall follow our charge until we get there safely. Until the both of us get there safely. Ah, there's more looters about. Alright, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nice. Okay. Don't really want to do any of these jobs. Can we... No, we can't recruit any more troops, which is unfortunate. But we can offload our prisoners. And get rid of our stuff to sell. Perhaps we can find ourselves a better weapon as well. I would like to stick to the one-handed sword and then using the scythe, but there's not really another good one-handed sword that I've seen, honestly. We've got 2 sets of the best kind of javelins, the throwing javelins that we can get so far. We leave, and we shall wait for the caravan to continue its journey. We head to Saniopa next. Oh, that is quite the distance. So this should be not difficult, but interesting nonetheless. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Oh, a bridge battle. I love that. Nice. More raiders.
Soldiers!
All troops,
Give 'em hell!
charge forth for the glory of the Fire Lord and the Fire Nation. Again, I still kind of need to work on my Fire Lord voice. Hey! Yeah! Oh, damn. And I need to work on my combat too, because I'm still really bad. Come on, lads. I don't know. Would he say lads? Would he talk to his troops like that? Fights on, men. Your Fire Lord commands it. There we go. That's a little better, I guess. Nice. Nice. Set them ablaze. I know, that's a little dramatic. Hi. Yeah. Ah, oh, damn. Hold on now. Yeah. Oh, shit. Somebody else knocked him off the horse. Not bad. Ooh. Hiya. Oh, I got him. Nice. Hiya. Oh, shit. I hit my own man. Sorry, lad. Oh, this horse sucks. Oh, my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. That guy went flying. Oh, hello, sir. Hey. Oh, Jesus, so did that guy. Damn, these guys are menacing already, and we're like just now starting the build, the campaign. Like, granted, we're already like 18 days in, 20 days in, but you know, we're still quite strong. Yeah, I definitely need a better horse because we're way too slow right now. Either that, or I just need to increase my riding skill, and this should help. Ah, they fled. That's all right. Who's left, lads? Who's left? Nice. Ah, fucking beautiful, dude. Our very first companion, our very first distinguished soldier, a pike captain with 7 kills. That's fucking cool. Obviously, we're gonna have to change his name to something a little more lore friendly. So if you guys have a companion who would like to see brought to light here in our Fire Lord build, please come up with a Fire Lord character, or a Fire Nation character, a Fire Nation soldier that will, you know, take the place of this Sachanion the Anvil. The Anvil's pretty cool, but I would save a name like that for one of our siegemen who have, you know, the big-ass hammers and everything like that. So as for a pike captain, I would think somebody who's really good with, like, stewardship, maybe not leadership, but let's go with, like, medicine. He's got more of, like, a book knowledge and everything like that. Perhaps he studied past battles as well. So stewardship, tactics, and then medicine. I don't see why not. And then we'll do it again, just to give him that double levels. Bam. Oh, the trees, they work for the enemy. I hate that. Nice. And I believe that was it, actually. That might have put us over the limit. Yeah, we're officially a clan tier 1, ladies and gentlemen, which means we are finally eligible to become a mercenary for one of these lesser empires. I say that as if we have actually established any kind of empire or nation for ourselves, which is not the case. I am enjoying this build a lot. And if you guys enjoy this build as much as I do, perhaps we will do a couple more episodes playing as the Fire Nation for Pharaon, yeah.
I don't know. I suppose you should tell me your name.
Yeah, look at how small these Imperial men are compared to the might, the absolute built buffness of the Fire Lord and his men. I am Fire Lord Azulai, and who are you? I am Pharaon of the House of Leonipardes. That's still so hard to say. Our family has stood in the Senate and discharged its duties honorably since the first days of the Empire. I am Lord of Poros. I'm not one of those who loves war for its own sake, but I still need reliable warriors who are true to their word. Oh, of course, that's me. There is something I would wish to discuss with you, my lord. I would like to enter the service of Empress Regea. My sword and that of my men are yours for the right sum. 160 dinars. Okay, I accept. You can count on me. As of now, your enemies are my enemies, and your honor is mine. We can also now go and do some odd jobs for them, which means we're going to go about to their villages. Nice. And collect their revenues. And really up our ruthlessness level here a tad bit. So let us collect the revenues. We have no intention of making nice with the small folk. Refuse to exempt anyone. You will pay your dues to your liege lord, or you will face the blade. It is, in fact, that simple. It's not the most honorable build, but obviously playing as the bad guy every once in a while would be a good bit of fun. So let us, in fact, be the bad guy for a time at least. Order your men to break up the crowd by force. Yeah, when you enter the village commons, you find a crowd of villagers has gathered to resist you. They call the rents and taxes owed unlawful and refuse to pay them at all. They pelt your men with rotten vegetables. And here, like the Fire Lords on horseback as his men have their shields raised, being pelted by rotten vegetables from the peasantry. He pulls out his flaming sword and he says, put them to flight. Use force if necessary. And of course, obviously, they're not gonna like that. 6 of my men got wounded, but, you know, order. Obviously, order. Order above all else. Oh no! Somebody got taken prisoner over here. I thought it was Joron. I was like, we were just there. We just talked to that guy. That's crazy. Suddenly a brawl starts between your troops and some of the village youth. Order the rest of your troops to put the village youth to flight. They would dare take up arms against men of the Fire Nation. Send them running. There we go. I was thinking of like what menacing line to say, so I paused for like half a second there. But send them running, lads. I feel like that was probably as best as we could get it. Anywho, what do you think, lads? Should we just hold on to these this money that we've got? Altenos is nearby. We've got half his number. Perhaps we could do a fight. Hand over the revenue. Anywho, lads, there is in fact a party over here. He's being closed in on all sides. Let's just get him, lads. Yeah, help Abuelitos. Very nice. Damn. We have almost 2 times his number, and he's still got like really high power. That's crazy. I wonder why. He's probably got a lot of like really high tier troops, whereas obviously we don't. But either way, we attack. Nice. And let's get our new companion to lead our infantry units, whereas I myself will lead our cavalry with the you know, our rough riders and our guardsmen and everything like that. Nice. Lots of pikes right out front too, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So that's our shield wall.
Troops!
Let's get our archers to
Soldiers!
spread out.
Loose formation! Troops!
Then they can actually
Forward!
take in position right here.
Move! Move!
We're actually going to hide most of our troops off to the sides. We've only got the 2 horse archers, which is fine. But we are going to let some of the our Imperial liege lords handle their own fight for the time being. Far be it from the Fire Nation to shy away from combat or anything like that. But I'm not too keen on sending my men to die for the sake of a lesser nation, as it were. What we can do, however, is send our Dragon's Breath to go and pelt the enemy lines.
Infantry! Forward! Footmen! Move to enemy! Soldiers! Make a shield wall!
Alright, let's get our archers kind of close in together, and then get them to engage as well behind the shield wall. And then our cavalry can follow me. Follow me, lads. Follow your Fire Lord. Nice. Oh no. Our liege lords are losing decisively. That's really bad. There we go. Send our horsemen to charge in there. Have at them, lads. Oof. Yeah, the Southern Empire was not doing too hot against the Western Empire's infantry. But what do you expect? Gyarios is a military leader, you know, whereas Empress Regea is not. Nice. Here comes the march of the Fire Nation, lads. Look at those shields. Look at those colors. That's beautiful. Hi-ya! I killed an Imperial archer. Ooh, right in the face, dude. Damn. We are pretty menacing with these throwing javelins, man. Not bad. Come on then, lads. Cut them down. Oh, here we go. Converge on them, lads. Finish this up. Oh, their archers are behind us.
Everyone attack!
Men of the Fire Nation, charge. Cut down our enemies in the name of your Fire Lord. Very nice. Very nice. They killed one of my privates. No, Altenos is still around here getting kills. Where is that man? It's literally the lord of the party we're fighting. There we go. Yeah, baby. One of our siege men. That's awesome. Sotheris the swordsman. That's funny because he actually does not wield a sword literally at all. So let's give this man smithing would make sense, as well as engineering. And then I think that'll be it. Yeah, let's do smithing and engineering as his 2 traits. Anywho, lads, very nicely done. They did kill 2 of our privates, though. That's kind of sad. But such is the way of war when fighting for the glory of the Fire Nation. Alrighty, lads. We are back. Another day of recording for this episode. Should be interesting. I'm still very, very excited to be playing this. There is a tournament here, but I don't really give a shit about a tournament. We're making decent amount of money. Like, we already have 10,000 dinars. So let us just continue on our path. Let's go burn out some villages. Oh, they're being chased down. We shall join you in this raid. Yeah. Very nice. The Empress Regea herself has created an army. Beautiful. I love that. But there is this this little party of troop here. Let's see if we can't force them into a fight. No. Alright, so some of the companions that we have, I went ahead and like changed their name just to whatever title I want them to have. So there's the Hammer, who was previously a Siegeman. And then the other guy who was a pikeman, I just named him the Shadow, just because his outfit's like all black. But of course, again, if you guys have any character suggestions for these characters, feel free to throw them in the comment section for me. My lord, there is something I wish to discuss with you. Go on, I'm listening. I know war is cruel, but I don't want to make it crueler than necessary. I'd rather not have the blood of innocents on my conscience, if you don't mind. Let's not raid villages like that. Damn it. Damn it. I hate that. I hate that you're so nice. But we've got to stay true to our character and his personality and his role here in the conflicts of Calradia. So as the ruthless enforcer, unfortunately, we are gonna have to take a less than honorable approach. As your leader, I am able to decide the best course of action. Yeah, get lost. They're gonna go and besiege an enemy castle rather than go and defend their city. That's kind of interesting. Oh, Abelitos is nearby. 734 men. Oh, it's Gyarios himself. That's awesome. I want one of them to come with us. Like, come on now. Anybody? No, they're all gonna go besiege the castle. They're gonna lose this city if they don't come and help us. Like, come on now. It might already be done for. Heading to Onika. They don't even know what they're doing. Like, come on, Empress. You're kind of embarrassing yourself here. What's up, my guy?
Halt.
Nice.
You want to tell me who you are? Or shall we just have at it?
I am Fire Lord Azulai. And who are you? I am Destor of the Hand. You are passing through our lands without our permission. When you walk these roads, my friend, I am not your friend. I am the Fire Lord, the chief deity of the Fire Nation. We will fight until our last drop of blood. So fucking menacing. I still feel like I gotta work on that voice a little bit, but, you know, we'll work on it. Alright, so they do have us outnumbered. I didn't really get to see, like, what kind of troops they have, but I assume they've got a decent number of cavalry, whereas we, however, do not. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull my men back.
Move!
Like so.
Infantry! Move! Make a shield wall! Infantry!
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of infantry either, so this is going to be quite tough. But
Move!
like so, lads. Yeah, shield wall is fine. And then our archers.
Soldiers!
Let's get them in a loose
formation!
formation. They could stay actually right there. That's pretty decent,
Cavalry!
you know, distancing.
Forward! Horse, move! Forward!
Very nice. I like that. Ah, not bad. Okay, so they've got 20 in cavalry so far. That's not terrible. We can handle that. We've got 36 archers. I think that's like a bulk of their force, if I'm being honest. Look at these mad lads. Look at them though. They look so good. Attaboy, lads. Attaboy. Yeah, there we go. They're firing at somebody. Alright, hang on now. Hang on now.
Hold our own!
Yeah, everybody hold fire for now.
Another party wishes to test the mettle of the men of the Fire Nation. We shall not disappoint them here. We will give them our full force, our full strength behind every stroke. Behind every fight is what I was thinking. Behind every stroke of the sword, every thrust of the spear and lance, we will give them the full taste of our might and power. Allow them to draw closer, lads. Let the strength of their numbers lead them into a false sense of victory.
Everyone!
All men, open fire! Cavalry charge!
Mountain closing!
Have at them, lads.
Ah, oh, damn.
Hiya!
Okay, I caught him on fire. That's fine. Nice. Oh shit! Oh damn. Damn, even with a decently, you know, leveled horse, I'm still really slow. It's probably my riding skill, to be absolutely honest, which is fine, you know, to be expected for sure. Nice.
Their lines are shaken, lads. Everyone charge at them.
Beautiful.
Hiya! You face the Fire Lord now, scum.
Oh, I missed. That's alright. Damn, I missed again.
Hiya!
Oh my god, I can't aim.
Hiya!
There we go.
Hiya!
Okay, that's fine. I'm obviously just bad at everything. As a Fire Lord, I'm quite embarrassed in my performance, lads.
Hiya!
Beautiful.
Well fought, lads. Very well fought. For the glory of the Fire Nation.
This is fucking beautiful. I love it. Look at all these mad lads. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad. That would give us a good bit of renown, I think. Nice. 7 troops left. Let's send the troops and finish this. Ah, they killed one of ours. They killed a bow captain. Come on. I wonder if we could get Abelitos to help us out here. Because there's 168 defenders here still. So 160 plus my 40 would be 200, plus we have 274 to their 322. But I don't think I could force Abelitos into a fight, if I'm being honest. Because he's too far away. Yes, come on! Come on, lads! Yeah, assault the siege cap. Let's fucking go. We got him, lads. We fucking got him. The militia of the city is gonna sally out. The garrison's gonna sally out, and then we're joined in by Abelitos and Nifon of the Southern Empire. That's fucking beautiful. And together the three of us shall take the Emperor of the Western Empire as a hostage in this war. This is gonna be fucking beautiful, lads. Honestly, I don't want like any hesitation. I want the Fire Nation troops to be the first ones through the charge. Like, let's have at them, lads.
No hesitation. For the glory of the Fire Nation.
Nice. There's so many fucking troops. Like, this is gonna be a beautiful fight. My men might die here, like a good number of my men. They do have a lot of cavalry, whereas we most certainly do not. But of course, the fucking Empire is gonna wait until my men are like first ones in. Hiya! Bonk, bonk. Slice.
Come on, lads. Cut them down. Fire slice. Fire slice. Set them ablaze. Witness the march of the Fire Nation. Of the new Fire Nation. I love that. Ow, shit down. Hiya! Oh, I love that. Fireball! Oh, oh, damn. I missed, but that's alright. Fireball! Okay, fine. Hiya! Set them ablaze, lads. Ooh. I'm actually doing really bad right now. Where is Gyarios? Where is your Emperor? You face a proper lord now, Emperor. Ooh. Not too terrible, lads. Who's that man on the horse? Ah, that's Segeron. Never mind. Here they come, lads. The men of the Fire Nation charge forth. Cut them down, lads. Set them ablaze. Ooh, damn. Fucking brutalized that man's horse. Hi-ya! Oh, got his ass. Tinops got him. I'm out of throwing weapons. You face the black scythe of the Fire Nation. Ooh, beautiful.
Everyone!
Alright, all my men, pull back, pull back. Yeah, they kind of demolished my troops a little bit. But we ran right into their pikes too, so what did we expect? Oh no, the shadow. Damn. Yeah, pull all my troops back.
Troops, move!
Like so.
Move!
Yeah, of course they're gonna pull their troops back too. Fucking cowards. The glory of this fight belongs to the Fire Nation for sure. There shall be no dispute against it. Look at them go. Here we go. This is what we fucking needed. Yeah. There it goes, lads. Beautiful. Cut them down, men of the Empire. Yeah, got his ass.
Everyone kill them all!
Charge forth once more, lads. Nice, we set him ablaze, yeah. Fire Lord Azulai fights on the field of battle. There shall be no hope. Ah, beautiful. A sword captain, that's fucking awesome. The Butcher, oh, I love that. I love that. Y'all have 3 companions to turn into, you know, to make suggestions for. Ah, damn. Alright, so the Butcher, what kind of stats do we want for you? I'm thinking he's going to be pretty high in leadership, for sure for tactics. And then, let's also throw some scouting in there as well. Scouting, tactics, and leadership. We'll groom him for commands. He shall be our second sword. Since unfortunately our siegeman, the Hammer, has you know, weakened himself with morality and concern for the small folk. Your concern shall be fully devoted to that of the Fire Nation. Damn, yeah, they killed 7 of ours. 1 of our Dragon's Breath, a Fire Guard, 2 First Lieutenants, and 2 Pike Captains, as well as a Private. Not bad, though, lads. Not a bad fight. We definitely handled that pretty well, I would like to think. Definitely not terrible. Beautifully done, lads. Look at that. We've got 66,000 dinars, making almost 1,000 more. Not bad. Alright, perhaps we can hunt down some of these smaller parties. Yeah, we caught both of them. Beautiful.
Now then, come no closer. Forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask you for your name.
Such a young man with such a deep voice. I hate that. I'm quite jealous. I am Fire Lord Azulai. And who are you? I am Thephilus of the House of Komnos, one of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Empire. The barbarians we have slain and the glory we have won is second to none. I have heard of you. I am not in a mood for banter, so let us dispense with the courtesies. I would agree in this situation. Courtesies are for men of peace, and I am not a man of peace. You know that we are at war. Surrender or burn. I don't want to fight, but I will if you make me. You heard me, coward. You would dishonor yourself, your family, and that of your men. Yield now or fight. Very well. Expect no mercy. Very nice. They outnumber us by like 9 troops, but honestly, not too concerned with it. I think we're slowly getting the hang of this this Fire Lord voice, you know? I feel a little more confident the more that I use it, so. Anywho, lads, so they do have the numbers on us, and it looks like they've got a good bit of terrain back there that I don't want to pick a fight on. So let us actually pull our troops back this way. This is going to be a beautiful hill in which to utilize our archers for sure.
Mounted archers, forward!
Ready up, lads. Alright, let's see how close we are to the end of the map. Oh yeah, we're like danger close right here. But that is alright. I believe they're gonna come right at us. They've only got 2 cav. That's beautiful. I love when that works out in our favor. Oh shit, that guy got smacked with a fucking arrow. Or a crossbow bolt or whatever. Alright, all troops,
Everyone,
hold your
hold
fire. Let us hold back and so we can see them proper. I was about to say, I don't know if they're gonna come right at us, if I'm being honest.
Horsemen, charge! Horsemen, charge!
Hiya! Hiya! Nice. So let's force them into a fight, lads. Ooh, right fucking through them, lads. Yes! Set them ablaze, men of the Fire Nation. I'm having way too much fun with this build right now. Y'all gotta stop me. Come on, lads. Come on. Set them ablaze for the glory of the Fire Nation. You are witnessing the rise, the march of the new Fire Lord.
Attack!
Send all our men now, lads.
Soldiers!
Nah, that's fine. They can stay in their shield wall formation as they approach. Hi-ya! Nope. Little short, but that's alright. Hi-ya! Nice. Hi-ya! Nice. Look at the ragdoll effects, dude. I love it. Nice. Tadeos is down. Petty lords of squabbling empires. You have no place in this world. In my world. You will surrender yourselves to the might of the Fire Nation, or you will burn. So much confidence in the voice now, lads. Like, this is great. Come on. Honestly, did not mean to pull out the sword, but or the scythe, but I'm fine with it, low-key. I'm kind of fine with it. Nice. Victory, lads. Oh, the man's cape is backwards. No. Victory, lads. Oh my god, look at us. Literally arrows in the chest and in the side. Jesus. Didn't lose a single man. That's fucking beautiful. Very cool. But we are dangerously close to Zeonica with 2 more parties that quite outnumber us, hot on our heels. No, somebody come rescue me. Oh, nice. Woo! We're gonna save it real quick. We're gonna jet off in this direction. Pew! Yeah, we're so much faster than them, even with all our troops and everything. Yeah, let's come hunt down another small party. Get there, lads. Nah, she was too fast. That's alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We cut him off, lads. Oh, no. Fuck.
Forgive me
Damn
for what may
it.
seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So, who might you be?
Damn, between the two of these parties, they've only got 6 cavalry units. So we might be able to take them. They have 38 ranged and 17. That's a little over 50. 53 infantry, 43 infantry, so almost 100 infantry. I don't know. We might be able to take them. I'm kind of nervous, but either way, I wanted the challenge. Iron Man mode is on, so I am Fire Lord Azulai. And who are you? I am Minarvina of the House of Sorados. Our family has served the Empire for generations. So, you've made quite a name for yourself. Indeed I have, my lady, by burning my enemies. You know that we are at war. Surrender or burn, like the rest. Now that's an unpleasant set of options. How about we just not fight today? Damn. I don't know. Do I want to risk it? Because this is literally my out. This is literally my out. But if I win this fight, this could be huge for the Fire Nation. Like a huge victory to wipe out, you know, two massive parties of military strength from our enemies. Damn it. My pride is going to get the best of me. Because we have way less than half of their troops. Like literally... maybe like a third or a quarter of their troops. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Far be it from the Fire Lord to back away from a fight. You heard me. Yield or burn. So we fight then. Yeah, 158. Fuck, dude. I might have fucked myself here. But that's alright. We attack. Hopefully... superior tactics will see us through the day. If we win this fight, we end the video here. Aw, damn. It is a night battle, too, so we're going to see more of those fire arrows being put to use, which I'm quite excited for. We don't really have the terrain on our side, however, so we are going to be in a bit of a bind here. Honestly. But not unexpected. As if we weren't already in a bind with this whole situation in the first place, so...
Forward! Mounted archer! Forward!
Nice, we have 10 mounted archers, though, so that's pretty cool. I hope they come just straight at us. Yeah, they've got 96 infantry, 56 archers. But among them, only 5 cav, so it's not bad, you know? I hope they come at us. Like, I'm gonna be really upset if they don't come at us and they just kind of... stay in their formation. They might just stay in their formation, low-key. Fucking cowards. And we're already weakened ourselves, too. That's kind of tough. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna mask our approach by the trees. Let's get our infantry out of the shield wall. And let's start slowly making our approach through the trees.
Mounted arch! Everyone! Move! Move!
Nice. Look at all our cavalry, dude.
Infantry! Forward! Forward! Footmen! Move! Move!
We're gonna hide, like, just under this hill real quick.
Soldiers, move!
And then our archers can push over this way. We're gonna set our cavalry to charge, first and foremost, while we set up our defensive lines. And then we're going to send our troops in afterwards.
Footmen! Make infantry! Move! Troops! Form a sheep! Soldiers! Forward! Infantry! Forward!
Nice. Alright, so the lines are set. The battle lines are drawn. Let's get our cavalry to charge.
Horse attack! Infantry!
We'll wait for them to pass. Don't just run right into our own men, you fucking morons. Jesus. Bunch of fools. This fire god is stuck. There we go. Infantry!
Footmen! Advance! Soldier! Move to enemy!
There we go. We'll put them in skirmish formations. That way they're not, like, charging straight in. But they'll, like, meet them with lines, you know? There we go. Hi-ya! We could just start to pelt them from afar. We're obviously not close enough. Damn, dude. I'm just bad, obviously. Gentlemen, hello. Yeah, we're already pretty weakened, too, from our last battle. We didn't get the chance to recover. A fool I am, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I'm out. Damn. Already, huh? Their lines are broken, lad. Everyone charge. Oh, no. Protect the approach. Nice. Nice. Set them ablaze, lads. There we go. Cut them down. I keep, like, kissing the mic. I get so close. I'm sorry. I'm just, like, really into this campaign so far. I fucking did it again. Jesus. Like, my bottom lip and this microphone are best fucking friends. Come on, lads. Cut these men down in the name of your Fire Lord. Yeah, where did their infantry go? They don't exist. Come on. Come on, finish it up, lads. I'm like one hit away from death. Look at all the fire everywhere. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Oh, the game might crash, low-key, because of this. It's pretty close, but I think we have it, lads. Let me just look away real quick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they only have 8 archers left. Like, come on, guys. I mean, all our infantry is down. It's literally just our cav. Oh, come on. Come on, it's so close. They only have 4 archers. 3. Come on, please, guys. Please. 2. 1. End it. Oh, come on, dude. Thank God. A fire god. That's pretty cool. Zostios the Centaur. Oh, I like that. That's fucking cool, dude. That's pretty fucking cool. All right, let's shit. Let's get him scouting. I'm thinking damn. There's no like horsemanship or riding or anything like that. So let's give him scouting and I think tactics for sure. For sure. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I said. And let's give him trade as well. So scouting, tactics, and trade. Very nice. They did end up killing a good number of us, but we obviously won that fight. That was good. They killed 7 bow captains, wounded 9 others, killed 1 first ranger, 1 pike captain, 2 pikemen, 1 siegeman, and 1 swordsman. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Alrighty, lads. So I am gonna leave this this faction build video off here before I get too drawn in because damn, we are having a good time, a very good time, dude. Look at this. We're almost at 1 million. Oh no, we're not. We're almost at 100,000 dinars, like right off the bat. That's fucking insane, man. 37 influence, making 880 dinars a day. That's pretty fucking cool. And we only have 49 men, and we've already taken over like so many parties, so many fucking parties. Though, of course, we have yet to actually conquer any actual fief. If we had more time, which I hope we might, you know, end up making more videos. I'll tell you what, though, since y'all really liked the Mandalorian episode 1, or the Mandalorian faction build video, and everybody really expects there to be a part 2, I will make a part 2 of the Mandalorian. But if I can get at least 10 likes on this video, I will make a part 2 for the Fire Lord as well. I'm hoping y'all give me 10 likes because I really enjoyed this playthrough. I really enjoyed the Mandalorian as well, but this one was really fucking cool. But of course, if you liked today's video, I do ask that you drop a like down below. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, you now have 4 companions that you can turn into custom companions at your request. Of course, just drop your suggestions in the comment section below. And again, if I get 10 likes, you'll be able to see them again in part 2 of the Fire Nation build. And hopefully we'll be able to come across this this army with hopefully the help of our liege lords, so we can wipe out the last bit of resistance from the Western Empire and claim victory for the Fire Nation. And of course, if you are new to the channel today, I, your Lord Commander, implores you to strike the old subscribe button and to ring the bell of notifications so that you may stay up to date on all of our newest uploads, including part 2 of the Mandalorian, which will be out shortly if I haven't already posted it. But until next time, my loyal knights, always remember, honor and service, glory and sacrifice. And I, your Fire Lord, will see you in the next fight. Goodbye.